Итак, всех приветствую. Это SpellForce 3. Мы в прошлой трансляции остановились на том, что захватили какую-то крепость, поработили нежить. Как поработили? Убили. У нас сдох маг, бесславно с офигенным посохом. И я попал на создание персонажа. Начало нового пути называлось. Создал я, в общем, такую вот Анечку Тахар. Почему-то русскую кириллицу не воспринимал. Не знаю, в чем причина. Не печаталась билиберда, либо на английском. На английском я не стал. В общем, у нас будет девушка-протагонист с максимальным ростом. Есть коробка. И на троечку. И у меня вообще все слетело. Раз слетело. А почему? Все они жуткие на самом деле. Ой, не ставь. Я здесь сидел, увлекался очень с этим. Стрижка более-менее подходит под картинку, как у персонажа, да? Она голубая глаза, а здесь коррегулятор. По талантам у меня получается интеллектуальная она будет, с выносливостью, ну такой маготанк. Взял я дисциплину, защиту, в общем, думаю, тяжелую броню поносить, но вряд ли получится. Взял некромантию, черную магию, делаю магию. Ну, посмотрим, что получится. Ну что, погнали? Игра опять безбожно орёт. Давайте смотрим. О, видеоролик.
Nortander, the cradle of human civilization. We know war. It has been at our side for millennia, coming and going with the indifference of the tides. Our most recent sprouted from rebellion. For reasons
Вообще на такой высоте его бы уже ветром сдуло.
Gathered the noble houses behind him in an attempt to overthrow the crown. His magic brought mayhem. Arcane fires burnt towns to ashes. Abominations ravaged the battlefields. Men and women were torn apart with a snap of a finger.
Прям полопались. Вот это магия.
Only a sacrifice by our queen achieved what none had thought possible. An end to the slaughter. The Mage War was over. The crown had won, and a ban on magic was enacted. Now the people once more believe that their suffering has come to an end. They hope. They dream. But the tides don't change.
Нашли ура. Какая-то зараза, болезнь поработила. Наверное.
The barracks. Memories float through their halls like fireflies in a misty swamp. While some of them are pleasant, most of them are not. Save for your friend Bertrand, your comrades shunned you, and your promotion into the ranks of the Wolf Guard did not make things any better. Can you blame them? After all, you are the child of Isamo Tahar, the man they have spent the past 8 years fighting.
То есть мы предали отца, нас посадили и хотели казнить. И генерал, которого мы только что наблюдали на прекрасном видеоролике, спас нас. Понятно. Finish it. Погнали.
Hey, Tahar, wake up! What in blazes is wrong with you?
Не буду. О, нормально, встала, легла. Вот мы в казармах. Где я? Ну это понятно, я в казармах.
Bertrand, why did you wake me?
Let me think. Because you just woke the entire barracks with your screaming? Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it? The nightmare.
Yes.
Look, I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
Праведный свет, я знаю.
I know, Bertrand. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for, isn't it? For what it's worth, at least, the new laws will prevent something like that from ever. Magic is dangerous. Your father and his rebellion were all... And the new laws are just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate.
Я
I'm
тоже
a
владею
mage.
магией.
What if one day they decide that I'm a defiler too?
Come on, don't be ridiculous. You're a battle mage of the Royal Army, of the Wolf Guard, for heck's sake. You use your powers for the greater good. Unlike the
Да
ones who are
блин,
being sentenced.
выпендрился
Corporal
называется.
Tahar, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence. You and Corporal Carpel are to report to them in the Hall of War as soon...
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right, then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning...
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course. Corporal
Да он
Tahar,
тут убирался, по... А, это
Corporal
строим.
Carpel,
You should put some
Добрый.
clothes on first.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me.
Так. Лутаем. Это, по-моему, то, что я там налутал с предыдущей миссии, не? Было бы неплохо, если бы так. Но, по-моему, посох-то мне не вернули. У него фиолетовый был. Надо было ее залутать. Так, и по итогу. Это мы не можем носить, потому что нет выносливости столько. Почему? Выносливость, потому что 5. Угу. Скорость подготовки заклинаний снижена на 30%. Зато резисты есть. Здесь вообще ничего нет. Сейчас один момент проверю кое-что. Ага, все нормально. Алик Кубашев, что за игра такая? Миша, это называется SpellForce. Добыча. Сейчас, минуту. Ну, неплохо, вроде ходит. Так, я могу взять посох. Тот и тот. Этот белый, этот нежить. Некромантию возьмем. Так, это что? Это амулет. Талисман. Талисман. Талисман? Угу. Ага! Исцеляющее заклинание. Талисман второго шанса создан для нормальных алхимиков. Он наполнен загадочными веществами, снабжение начинается тонкой иглой. Если смертельно ранен, солдат успеет крепко сжать талисман перед тем, как потерять сознание, то сможет вернуться в мир живых. Полезная штука. Я думаю, не раз еще пригодится. И бью первым делом. Потеряю. О, можно что-то прокачать. Черная магия. Белая магия. Дисциплина, лидерство. Дополнительная концентрация. Вампиризм. Хочу. Это концентрацию, это вампиризм. Заклинание поражает немотой. Диспел вообще тема. Увеличит максимальное здоровье на 5%. Дает 3 дополнительных единиц концентрации. Блин, все такое вкусное. Попробуем вот так пока. Че, погнали? А есть еще что полутать, нет? Я не вижу ничего. Это слово не вижу ничего, не вижу ничего.
What's next? Will do.
Will do. Не-не-не, я еще походить хочу.
Got it.
О!
Now would you look at that?
Красный капюшон и 9 золотых. Чей это этот ящик я залутал? О! Кто ищет, тот всегда найдет.
Interesting. Let's see.
16. Книга. Зачем мне книга? Ага.
Understood.
Книги. Вы нашли предмет, который можно прочесть. Чтобы увидеть его содержимое, откройте F5, затем щелкните по предмету. Так. Я нашел книгу. Праведный очерк. В общем, почитайте за меня, потом расскажете. Зелье я набрал. А где мои монеты? А, вот внизу. А я богат. У меня почти 1000 золотых.
Orders?
Yes.
Еще пошаримся. Какие двери?
Now would you look at that?
Nothing important there, Tahar. Just some provisions.
Ну и что? Требуется таинственный ключ.
Interesting.
Таинственный ключ. Это, конечно, хорошо, но у меня нет таких ключей. О, какой зал. Смотрите, света сколько в нем. Бочки. Сейчас жрачки найдем. Бочка, жрачка. О, лук, монеты.
Will do.
Will do. Так, и осталось
Got it.
последнее помещение перед выходом. Бертран, у тебя какой-то нездоровый вид. Помылся бы, что ли? Классная озвучка. Так, еще. Таинственный ключ. А что это такое? А как вы забирать будете вот здесь вот доходить? Прям по огню? Жарко, наверное. Там внизу еще что-то видно.
Let's see.
О! Вот это поворот, да?
Understood.
Так, Бертран.
I'm ready.
What do
Стража!
you need?
Pray tell.
Got it.
А как бы не смущает то, что у вас там пауки размером с
necessary.
человека? Там, говорит, ничего нет, продовольственный склад. А чё, продовольство само здесь ходит, да? Запись в глоссарии. Пауки. Волк. Еще и какая разновидность у них. Пауки. Заразный, малый, тарантул. О,
Commander,
What?
we stand ready.
воитель, воитель.
Commander.
Awaiting your orders. Aye.
Need scouting?
И подсказки. О, класс подсказка. Мыло такое, да? Вращение камеры. Подождите, вот. То есть у меня в одной плоскости. Нет, подождите, вот было вращение, я не досмотрел, я поспешил. Так. И крутить. Page up, page down. Хоп, вернуть. Хоп. Хоп, вернуть. Хоум, вернуть. Диалоги, добыча, задания. Понятно. Все, я всему научился, погнали. А ну-ка, идолище поганое. Хила нет, если что. Мы справляемся. А чё это у него? Троечка показана, стрелы.
Now would you look
Так.
at that?
Ага. Эльфийское копье какое-то. Вы прям сразу-то не бегите благодарить меня, что я вас спас тут. От ваших мега-тараканов. Ну, кто-то успешно умирает, если что. Неплохо танкует герой. Скорее всего, не танкует, просто жизни очень много.
Orders?
О, мешочек выпал. Хитин. А с тех хитин нельзя... О-о-о-о, полегче. Мое благосостояние растет с каждым походом
Acknowledged.
по подземельям.
Understood.
А как посмотреть? Так, 207... А-а. У него побольше защиты и как бы...
I'm ready.
Получается, что я пожирнее. Либо он танковал все это время. Конечно, покинуть. Серый цитадель, казарма.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Так. Погнали.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower. Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
Пока луком зарядишь, меня уже не станет. Мне нравится стража, которая стоит рядом. И просто такое чувство, что это каждый день у них такие так вылазят. Это норма. Вид, говорит, красивый, ребят. Звуки смерти вас совершенно не смущают, да?
Will do.
Вы настолько устали уже от войны, что просто не замечаете.
May the light have mercy on you.
Эй,
There she goes. No more magic for you.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's branded onto your face. Seems that this woman suffered the latter.
а это вообще норм?
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds, Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
Let's move on.
Sure.
That should work.
Так. О, вот так. Хотел наверх зайти посмотреть. Или через... А, вот. Не буду спешить,
Interesting.
пока все внизу обследуем. С ним можно еще поговорить. Пойдемте узнаем. Железная маска, как она работает. Железная маска, как она, пожалуй, среди... Ага. 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 Сказки из гильдии. Понятно. Пойдемте узнаем. Человек просто сгорел, его не стало. Одели маску, лишили тебя магических сил.
Now would you look at that?
Yes? Who are you?
Just 2 soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive work.
What do you want?
Could you tell me more about the purity of light? About your faith?
Oh, you're a seeker.
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, I will do my best to answer your questions.
What's your problem with mages?
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a problem with defilers.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe. It's a burden, and we are well aware of how some mages suffer. However, having that ability by itself is not a sin. Using it is. Man should not have that power, regardless of stature or morality.
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world how foul and dangerous uncontrolled magic can be.
Ну как бы я, получается, родственник. Не дай бог узнает, тоже наденут эту маску и все.
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army too.
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep Nortander safe from them, they might be needed. It sounds paradoxical, I know, but it's the truth.
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men.
This woman, what did she do?
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in
Вот тебе
wind
надо
walls,
было влезть,
but
а?
the Royal Army took out their camp. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the mask put an end to her right away.
Я весь диалог прослушал.
Do you have some kind of leader? Your movement originated in Greyfell, correct?
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, soldier. Regarding your first question, yes, we do. Harbinger.
What exactly do you believe in?
Renounce?
What do you mean by they?
Well, they were only temporary.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return. He will reveal himself to us, and will make this world one.
And how exactly will he do?
It's a god we are talking about, not a guardian.
And why hasn't he?
Well, that's the reason.
Pure?
Yes. Free of the wrong faith. Free of defilers. That's one word for it.
Well, thanks for your help. I'll be going.
Certainly. Aeonir's light guide your path, soldier.
И с тобой туда же, и туда же. В общем, когда власть, значит, используют, чтобы бороться с плохими магами. Это норма. За это маску не одевают. Про девушку я что-то ничего не понял, потому что влез в наш разговор вот этот вот мужчина странный, который пропихивался, потом телепортировался в кусты и дальше пошел. Посетите суд в зале правосудия.
Tell me, Tahar, is it just me, or has the general changed?
Now that came out of nowhere.
I mean, back when I joined the Wolf Guard, he was so different, passionate about our cause. But now, I don't know.
Well, the war did take its toll on him, that's for sure. But I think that goes for all of us, doesn't it?
Probably. In war, ideals are a luxury, aren't they?
I guess. Let's see.
Легкий след магии можно почувствовать. Оп. Вот так вот. Да. Стык. Хом. Во.
Of course.
Understood.
Фига тут народу. Это корабль.
Yes.
Модель Джаггернаута. Флагман адмирала Ильбертуса. Табази. Переломившего ход сражения в Каменном заливе и не позволившего империйцам вторгнуться в Нортандер. Вартан.
Interesting.
Не будем. Понятно. С
Acknowledged.
той стороны не подойди. О, сундук. Кожевники. Или дубильник.
Understood.
Я там не пройду, да? А ну-ка. Я Тахар.
Now would you look at that?
Недоступное для вас место. А, ну, как он сказал, мы всего лишь солдаты. Обучение. Ключ к победе. Это нас торговать учат, да? Серая цитадель, явитесь к лорду маршалу, та-та-та, обучение, ключ к победе. Не говорите о бойцовском клубе, поговорите с сержантом. Понятно.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Вау.
Understood.
А есть где еще что-то один? Торговец. Ну пойдемте посмотрим, что у торговца стоит.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not
Меч
candy.
Рогарий Айлин,
Again.
строителя Грейфа. Если верить легенде, он был 3,5 метров ростом, а меч после его смерти обратился в камень. Какие ноги?
Will do.
Одежду шить.
Armors, shields.
Так, это мое, это его. Используется. Понятно. Так. Там по десятке от всего, плюс от мороза. Самый дорогой? Нет, вот у него самый дорогой. По 20-ке. Купил. Слушайте, один раз живем. 35. 20. Да, я лучше докачаюсь выносливость. Скину одну очку и одену волчьей стражи. Черная магия. А на мага ничего нет, да? Да, но у меня нет ничего на голову. очков здоровья зато добавляет. Блин, ну реально пока ничего. Но он на лучников и этих, и воинов продает вещи, а мне магические предметы нужны.
Acknowledged.
Давайте попробуем.
1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Оп. Кастрюлю на голову одели и погнали.
Understood.
Got it.
Чё, все балдеют от того, как здесь воюют люди?
No. It's fireballs you're dodging.
Не обращаем внимания.
Again.
Топор. Лучше, чем ничего. По идее, я здесь подняться могу. Просто прибрать.
Of course.
Interesting.
Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing, but some others could really...
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring. Brandon, Ronan, come here.
Yeah,
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
but they're Wolfguard.
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
But
Get in the ring.
as you command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
All right, lads, here we go again.
Whoa,
Show the
whoa,
corporal what you're
накинулись
made
так.
of.
Так, один откинулся.
Wait, you won, all right? I yield. I said I yield, damn it.
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a
То
favor.
есть избили до крови,
One
это
way to
нормально.
see it.
No. It's good work. Those pals here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants to see you. And I guess you could...
A friendly gesture. I almost...
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already? My boys could do with more real combat like that.
What do you think, Tahar?
Yes, why not? I could use some more practice.
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time. Get in the ring when you're ready. You there! Yes, you, Wolf Guards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show.
Как бы сейчас...
Look, we don't have time for...
We'll fight.
But
Get in the ring.
On your marks, and fight!
damn it! I need healing.
Yes?
Stop, that's enough!
Нихер! В смысле, офигеть!
Seems like you're as much of a weakling as your...
What's your problem? We're on the same...
Of course we are. Let's go.
А можно заново?
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it. Well, that was unexpected.
What did it look...
I saw that. Either way, I guess it's best you go see the Marshal.
Yeah. Will do.
Blazes.
We are.
Maybe
What is it?
just a stupid thought. Forget about it.
Bertrand?
Judge,
You-
I don't know.
That's stupid.
You're telling me. But anyway,
Anyway, here. I'd suggest another round, but I suppose you've had enough by now. And the Lord Marshal's waiting for you.
Who would we fight?
Well, to be honest, I don't think they're...
You want to fight us.
2 versus 1.
You don't count, Bert. Come on, let's not overthink this. Let's get in the ring.
Давай, уделай нас.
Acknowledged.
Нам же мало было.
Good. Then let's dance.
Ага. Ui.
Yes.
Take them down!
Охренеть. Уделай ее-то, ёлы-палы.
All right, this is enough. Oof. The years have really taken their toll on me. This would have gone down differently some years ago.
Надо было идти
That's what they all say.
Sod off, Corporal. Jokes aside, thanks for the practice. That was a damn good fight. Let's just hope seeing their sergeant in the dust like this doesn't make the recruits act all cocky again.
Well, if it does, you'll be there to show them their place.
I guess. Anyway, you should go see the marshal now. Dude, stay safe.
What's next?
Yes, that's it! Now again! Remember, eyes locked onto your opponents!
Ну, обидно, что там меня уделали. Я вроде ничего не пропускаю. Правосудие, посетите запрос.
Orders?
Короче, без хила жизнь не та. Срочно нужен маг, который бы хилил. Как бы без лекаря, без медицины я долго здесь не проживу. Зал правосудия. Да, покинут.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof. It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Ael.
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
Silence will not change anything. I hope you realize that.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. But you know, that's the great thing about religious idiots like you. You always pick the story you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Мне она нравится.
Area of Finnenmere.
Я на эльфийка.
You are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
Так, завтра, то есть у меня еще есть время сегодня. Так, я видел сундук.
That's tough.
Let's see. What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying. But it's 2 witnesses against her word, so I guess the sentence was only fair.
Who was that woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Nortander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elf said about Aonir.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the purity. Probably also one of the reasons why they could get so much influence within the crown. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Northander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
Ну, понятно. Так, туда мне не уйти. Погнали на выход. Так, стопы, по-моему, уровень, да? Нет, это не уровень. Хил. Я не могу еще очко кинуть. Что? Так, нежить. Ты что умеешь? Допустим.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian. To a swarm of dragons.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy. Again.
Подожди, Виндальский путь.
Interesting. Let's see.
Вот, теперь она пожирнее стала, но это за счет шапки.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt the most important, as it houses both the Hall of War and the Hall of Justice.
You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Ты сначала сформулируй, потом скажешь.
Okay.
Ну это точно правильно ответ. Окей. Единственное, что можно ответить, не упрет. Достаточно, недостаточно. Так, можно идти сюда. Идем, все. Свиток какой-то.
Now would you look at that?
И еще свиток. Что за свитки? Дальновидность. Все, я стал великим магом.
What's next?
По-любому. Эй.
I'm ready.
А мне
What are you doing? These are General Noria's quarters.
You're right, sorry. This tower is a maze.
All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
Interesting.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires are first received when visiting Greykeep.
Orders?
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time, and what did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Greyfell next. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it. But for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza?
Yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure, and there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution, and recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
And am I right to assume that this bloodburn is lethal?
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague EO has seen since the Red Fever. It corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. Within a week, people will bleed from their mouths and their eyes. We don't know what causes it, and so far, no medicine has shown to help. Once the first symptoms show, it goes quickly. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, the fever already causes an excruciating pain. After that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the victim will bleed out like a slaughtered pig.
Tiara's breath.
Indeed.
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occur at random.
At random?
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing, I don't know how to put it.
Noises?
Yes. Some of them even said it sounded like a voice.
A curse. That is what you...
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of
We have to find a way to contain the Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
I understand.
We'll see when we get there.
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard, and this is a royal mission. End of story.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we go into contaminated territory?
Again, we haven't understood the bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Supposed to?
Well, it did work for our scouts.
Understood. When do we set up?
Tomorrow at first light. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just solve the problem.
We will.
Получите зелье и отправляйтесь в Европаш. Я хочу эльфийку спасти от смерти.
Now would you look at that?
I'm ready.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant challenging the sky, stands the grey tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt...
What do we need? Are you Albertus Duran?
Depends on who's asking.
Corporal Carpel and Corporal Tahar, Wolfguard. We were told you can give us a
Ah, so that's you. Yes, here are your potions.
And it works?
Of course it works. Just make sure to never go over my suggested dose, otherwise it can be lethal.
No, that was all. Thank you.
Acknowledged.
Как эльфийку спасти?
Let's see. Now would you look at that?
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep.
Now again, remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Pray tell.
Got it. Yes?
Блин, ну это суд.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall with its
Хорош трепаться. Так, попасть. Вот. Просто я боюсь, я сейчас уйду отсюда, они ее зарежут и все. Маску один.
Interesting. Let's see.
Yes? Who? Wait. You are Corporal Tahar, aren't you?
I have a name.
I suppose you... In any case, is there something you need? I have business to attend to.
What did this woman...
She killed 3 soldiers of the Nortander army.
Who are you?
That is very...
So the purity is creating the laws?
No.
I'll be off.
Yes.
Твою дивизию идти, а?
Understood.
Чё, как не спустишь? Здесь вообще ничего нету.
Now would you look at that?
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown.
Пробел. Книга заклинаний, задание. Вернитесь с Синтицием возле серой. Встретитесь с Синтицием. Кто такой Синтиций? Я еще не получаю.
One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Will do.
Yes. Acknowledged. Of course.
Got it.
Это генерал наш.
There you are. Ready?
Not yet.
Well then, hurry.
И чё, я реально не могу спасти, что ли, получается? Фигово дело.
There you are. Ready?
We are.
Good. Then let's go get the others. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Получить. можно я награду получу свою, нет? Не двуручное оружие. Так, да.
Charge!
Ну что, все?
Wide swathes of green, fertile soil, lakes and rivers rich in fish. The people of Leonon, a small village in the meadowlands of Leonidar, have long led a peaceful life. Now the tides have turned. According to word of mouth, the village has been struck by the blood burn. It is your mission to ascertain these rumors' veracity and act accordingly.
All I'm saying is that I just don't understand why people always act that way. I mean,
Quiet. We're here.
This is Leonon? Huh. Looks pretty serene.
Still.
What about our troops? Should we wait for them to catch up?
No. Our first task is to assess the situation anyway. How bad is it and how many are infected? Once we have a clearer picture, we'll act accordingly.
Meaning?
We'll see.
Это чувак, который нам навалял. Круто.
For the crown!
Алло, дядя, ты что-то умирать начал.
Charge!
У нас дела нет на тебя.
Whatever is necessary.
Бутылки все на как его, одинаковые. Одни на всех, господи. Все. Не, без хила это вообще непроходимая фигня. Гоблины. Давайте вот так. Нормально сыпятся гоблины наши. Слушай, ты не танк.
Alright.
Должно быть, дерево рухнуло, когда бедолага ползал на четвереньках, что-то искал, наверное.
What is it?
Как бы мне так это не откинуться. Урочите сам. Он вообще не хилится. Слышь, Вася, постой там.
Understood.
Yes, as you command.
Bandits up ahead.
Healing now.
All right.
Бежим.
As you command.
Orders.
Удобное управление на самом деле.
Healing now.
Да не на что.
Pray tell.
Easy.
Orders.
Understood.
Так. Лук.
Will do.
Лук. Круто, с мечника лук взять, да? Плюс 5 еды. Получить награду можно. А, выберите одну. Прикольно. Шпага одноручная, двуручная. Зато урон хороший. 15, 18, 21, 28, 27 в секунду, 29 секунд быстрее. Сила, ловкость, здесь ловкость. Подождите, а что у нас у нашего товарища? И с чем? 8, 10. А что у тебя по характеристикам? Подожди. Получить награду. Сколько? Сила 4, у этого единица. Ловкость 6, сила 1. Просто я вот товарищу, который со щитом, не доверяю. Мне кажется, он нубаси. И он нас кинет.
I'm ready.
Если он кинет, он идет с моим луком. Так. Вот, 15. Вот эта тема.
Yes.
До уровня чуть-чуть осталось.
Right away.
Ну, неплохо полечились зато они.
All right.
Жестко нас нагибают по низу эти есть. Ладно. Давайте уже до логического конца дойдем, что там еще есть. Каменоломня.
Acknowledged.
Stay
Там
alert.
волки. Пусть нежить сражается. Концентрация хорошо восстанавливается. Даже вот так вот. И оп.
Yes.
What is it?
Charge!
Take them
down! Queen!
Неплохо, но могло бы быть получше.
Healing now!
Нежить вообще никакую. Там что-то пинают, но, по-моему, по восьмерке это их урон.
Pray tell.
Так. Куда мы попали? Праведный свет, доспех неплохой. Кто это? Приглядевшись к Повешенном вы замечаете татуировку на предплечьях и костяшках грабителя. Понятно.
Let's see.
Ragged cloth, blistered feet. They look like refugees.
Huh. All that time stationed in Greykeep almost made me forget how many of them are still out there. Damn that bloody war.
Onwards.
Мне кажется, мне сюда не надо было идти. А там кто его знает? Лагерь какой-то нашли. А, ну собственно, вот они, эти беженцы все.
Now would you look at that? A respectable soldier right in our humble encampment. How can I help?
Who are you people? We didn't expect to find someone that far out in the wild.
Who we are? Well, we like to call ourselves the Travelers, though most would probably refer to us as refugees. Orphans of the war, if you're feeling poetic. Tramps, if you aren't.
So, you're the leader?
Well, I'm definitely the one with the most winters on my back, and I guess that made people trust me.
Where are you from, then? I take it your city got destroyed in the war.
City? Town's more like it. But to answer your question, most of these folks I met on the road.
I see, but why stay on the road? Why not try your luck in, I don't know.
Did you really just ask that? Of course we'd rather be behind thick walls with a roof, but what do you think the odds are of the guards letting a group of ragged vagrants? I learned it the hard way. You see, this is why we came to Leonon, a village, and we only heard the best about it from a traveler. And now it got taken by a bloody plague.
Well, good luck to you people. We need to push on.
Wait, I don't know how to say this, but something happened and we don't really know what to do.
С радостью, по-моему.
Could you spare a moment and help us?
What is it?
It's actually quite simple. We were betrayed by one of our own, a young fellow named Gilbert. He was responsible for giving out food to everyone in the camp. Long story short, he stole from us. When our provisions were running low, we decided that we needed to cut the rations. But Gilbert didn't accept it, so he just took half of our provisions and ran off.
I'll see what I can do. Do you think he's still in the area?
I'm sure of it. It only just happened last night, and with them elven folk around, he wouldn't dare to go far.
She does.
Так. Значит, обормот с огромным тюком жрачки где-то здесь шастает. По огрызкам, я думаю, мы его найдем. Вот и это другие обормоты. Хотел сказать, вот и Гилберт.
Made up your mind.
Ладно, погнали. Хорош. Ой-ой-ой, что-то подтаяла моя армия маленькая. Я еще лучником стрелять не успеваю. Пока он сейчас выстрелит. Так, что там можно привезти? Меч какой-то дали. Мясо гоблина срезаем. О, лохму. Неплохой гоблин-то был, а? Ему теперь критическим ударом. Вау. Удали.
Let's go.
Так, можно тебе одеть кастрюлю попрочнее? Шар отравы создает в указанном месте ядовитый туман, который... В той дуэли можно было победить, ну ладно. О. Ну все, я почти самовар. Кастрюля на голове. Снизу смотрите, какие лады. Я при этом еще маг. Ну, пока нежить только вызываю. И негатив у своей команды. Кто будет рад тому, что у тебя человек нежить вызывает. И за добро воюет, да? Так, я хотел посмотреть, сколько кастрюля забирает по требованиям. Выносливость 7. У меня выносливость 5. него была офигенная броня, которая выносливость 7. Выносливость 5. Короче, надо выносливость до 7 вкачать. Это еще 2 уровня. Найти Гилберта со жрачкой. Что-то Гилбертом здесь и не пахнет, судя по всему.
Yes.
Understood.
О, это походу его следы, да? Кажется, кто-то обратил тыкву. Да, это еда валяется. Форель. Провела на солнце столько времени, что уже нельзя есть. Еще тыква.
Let's see.
Снова еда. Ее владелец либо крайне неуклюж, либо когда-то как-то, в общем, торопился. След продолжается. Ну, это логично. Да.
Acknowledged.
Так, он завернул сюда. След продолжается. Вино, овощи и пшено все еще вполне съедобно. И вот он наш...
Are you Gilbert?
What?
Well, we were sent here by Mother Kalia from the refugee camp in the south. I'm searching for a certain Gilbert who stole rations and left them to starve in the wilderness.
I don't know any Gilbert. Now, please.
Hi, Gilby. Who are those men? Do they have any news of Mary? She should be back from the marketplace by now.
Dad, not now.
Gilby.
Blazes. I knew this wouldn't end well. I'm Gilbert, and I stole the provisions. Just didn't think they'd send a sellsword after me. Now, please, if you're here to kill us, just get it over with, will you? Me and my old man have suffered enough already.
Why did you do it? Steal the provisions.
So she didn't tell you. Figures. Well, then I will. Mother Callier, the wise old woman, after the provisions ran low, she cut the rations.
We know that much already.
Also that her plan was to cut the rations for my father entirely? Because he was dying already and it would be mercy? I tried to tell her that it wasn't too late for him, but she wouldn't listen. So in the end, I had no choice. I took Dad, packed all the food I could carry and left. I honestly hope they all rot in the claws of Nor for turning their back on us.
What's wrong with your father, anyway?
I'm no apothecary, so I couldn't tell you. He's been getting worse for the last few months, but it started getting really bad around 2 weeks ago. Could you believe that he was once the strong... Now look at him. He doesn't even recognize me half of the time. I won't lie. It's...
Your father mentioned a Mary. Is there more than just the two of you?
What? Oh, no. Mary was the name of my mother. She died 2 years ago when our village was overrun. Dad has been... well, seeing her for the past couple of days, and I just don't have the heart to remind...
Ну, выбор, конечно, да. С одной стороны, он о своей семье больше заботился, с другой стороны, там люди голодают из-за этого. Да. Непереведенный текст, да? Они все равно много не съедят. Давай разделим.
We'll split. Give me 1/2 of the provisions and you can keep the rest. I'll tell Mother Kalia you lost the rest of it in the river.
You... but... Aye, of course. I should be grateful. Here, this...
Forget about it. You'll hand over all of these sacks right now, and we'll take them back to the refugees.
But...
Tahar, don't test my patience. His father is sick, all right. But he would have left those people out in the wilderness to starve to death. He doesn't deserve any mercy.
Well, then your death on him. But I guess there's nothing I can do. Here's the rations. Take them. Tell that bloody old wench she'll burn in the fires of Bogagor for this. Dad? We need to go now. I'll carry you, so just hang in there, will you? You need to.
Go. Yes. Yes, we will.
Was that really necessary?
You can't legitimize a crime like that, regardless of the reasons. And when did I ask for your opinion?
I'm sorry, sir.
No need.
As you command.
Прикольно, как бы, а смысл я выбор... Да идите в задницу, короче. Просто не понимаю, игра дает выбор тебе сделать, но ответ уже понятен. Так, это про железную маску. А что я еще хотел? Книга «Битва на каменном заливе». Это в этом в тронном зале. Войны магов. Бредятина на самом деле. Ну, мой выбор такой.
Good to see you back, soldier. Any luck with the provisions yet?
Actually, let's talk about Gilbert first. I think you left something out there, didn't you? The boy wasn't a simple thief.
I had a feeling you were going to say this. I left that part out. But why shouldn't I? That boy was delusional. He kept on giving our best provisions to his old man, who was already 1 foot into the grave. I didn't even think he was still alive, so I didn't tell you.
I see your point. Still, you shouldn't have lied. Especially not to a member of the Wolf Guard.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Here's the food. We made sure Gilbert won't bother you again.
Let me see. Blazes, yes! That's almost all of it. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Wait a moment. Here, take this. It's something I took from a dead mage we found on the roadside.
Thank you. Best of luck.
And to you.
Onwards. All right, that was the last distraction. Let's get back to the task at hand.
Understood.
Погнали на дорогу, короче, обратно. Ну, такое себе время, конечно. Дали жрачку. Выносливость 7, мне 6. Короче, брони нету, я не хотел. Так, хилочка. Или не хилочка. Необходим 5 уровень. Хилочка. Потому что хоть без какого-то хила это вообще беда. Можно через пассивки как-то качаться, потому что я столько кнопок не нажимаю. О, вот эта тема. Как менять-то местами? Цешка. У девчонки моей. Сначала могильный зов, потом хилка. Ф. Это далеко. Хилка я больше пользоваться буду. Так. Упырь мой. А подождите.
Orders?
Ловкость. Выносливость. И... Да.
Made up your mind?
Офигеть, все, конечно, классно. Будет концентрация. В силу. Знаете, в силу.
What is it?
Now would you look at that?
Снизу мы прошли, наверху у нас враги. Пауки. Старая лачуга, скорее всего, служившая пристанищем охотнику. Изнутри доносится запах гнили.
Acknowledged.
Видимо, охотник все еще там. Как-то не очень похилили. Вообще.
Interesting.
О, вот трупы.
Corpses. Was that the bloodburn? Still fresh. And they don't show any symptoms.
That's not good. We should hurry.
Let's see.
Мы их повырезали тут. Ладно, погнали дальше.
What's this?
Looks like an old trading post. I guess it got overrun by rebels during the Mage Wars. We might actually use it as an outpost if we need help from our troops.
Speaking of troops, where's the rest of the Wolf Guard? Didn't you say we'd meet up with them near the King's Forest?
Yes, but they're still up north taking care of some rebels. They should arrive soon, though. Orders? Stay alert.
А это ничего? Вы там гербицидами поливали, наверное, да?
Yes?
Blazes! I need help!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As you command. What is it?
Пахло проблемами.
Not now! Blaze, healing! I need help!
All right. What is it?
Ты можешь просто постоять, не?
Blazes! I need help!
Yes?
То босс какой-то. Ты запарил.
Pray tell.
What is it?
I'm ready.
Потная фигня. Почему у нас дохлый танк совершенно? Почему?
Yes.
А это тело пострадавшего от кровавого жара. Видны уже и следы разложения, похоже. Смерть наступила 2 дня назад. Понятно.
Interesting.
Ну, с такими жуками, в принципе, когда умираешь от болезни, это еще слава богу. Так, еще труп.
Now would you look at that?
Это тела пострадавших от кровавого жара. Видны уже и следы разложения. Похоже, смерть наступила... Ну, понятно. Уже читали. Новость.
As you command.
Understood.
Understood.
Они есть, хорошо.
Acknowledged.
Есть. Вот, ничего там вообще с этими. Скажи мне, я тебе скажу. С щитами.
Orders?
What the? Elves?
Salangar, who are you? And what by Ellen's reigns are you doing here?
Sentenza Noria, General of the Wolf Guard. And we'll be the ones asking the questions. This is Nortander territory.
Wolf? Oh, I see. Then talk to our scryer, Elion, Evran. I believe she will want to have a word with you.
So do I.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Ну просто она же маг, ей как бы мана больше нужна. И может она быстрее восстанавливаться будет, чтобы хватало на хилочку и на нежить сразу. Где там ваши предводители?
Of course.
The Wolf Guard. Huh. This will be interesting.
What are you doing here? This is Nortander territory.
It is, and we are aware of that. But I'm afraid recent developments have made our presence necessary.
Spare me the verbiage. What's the meaning of this?
As you might know, this village has been struck by the Bloodburn. We are here to investigate.
What about the corpses? We found what looked like village
bandits, not villagers. They were near the village when we got here, and we took care of them.
Since when exactly? You've built quite an outpost.
Since a source informed us that there would be an outbreak, which was 3 weeks ago.
You knew there'd be an outbreak?
Yes.
You do realize what you're doing here could be considered an...
Maybe so, yes. But believe me, we are not...
Well, we are also here to inquire, so maybe...
I appreciate the notion, but I'm afraid this won't be possible.
Why?
Because I know what you came here to do, and it's a mistake.
What do you mean?
All right, that's enough. We're here by order of the Queen, and according to the White Mist Treaty, you will now step...
You're not.
What?
The White Mist Treaty was struck between the Moorhere Scryers and Queen Aelith. You are acting under the orders of Lord Marshal Arendir, to whom we have sworn no loyalty. Or should I say, Lord Anger and those mage-slaughtering purity fanatics who are really making the laws of your country now.
The purity has nothing to do with this. We're here to prevent the bloodburn from spreading.
Well, we will take care of that. Now leave, or I will make you.
Was that a threat?
It was. You have 5 minutes to get back to where you came from. Then our archers will open fire. Leave.
Made up your mind? Back to the trading post, now!
О, таймер пошел. Побежали. Фигли. Вот шулюпка. Не, какая-то политика, это понятно здесь завязано. Ну, это вообще хамство. Вот давай, там рассказал.
How come we never heard about this until now?
Because the Crown wanted to avoid a panic. Though it's too late for that now. Word is spreading rapidly and those purity lunatics are using it to their advantage.
I guess you don't like them.
No. And I think Arendir's way of our troops caught up. Good.
General Noria, you, what's the matter? Is something wrong?
Look up ahead and you'll see. We have unwanted company. Where's the rest of you?
At the crossroads, sir. Waiting for your word.
Good. Then send them in. The elves won't let us into the village, so we'll force them to. If we do it right, they won't stand a chance. Ansem, you'll help me develop a strategy. Corporal Tahar, you will oversee the setting up of the outpost. What's your name?
Seamark, sir. Gerald Seamark.
And you grew up here, right?
That is correct, sir.
Good. Then you know the area. Now, let's get started. If these damned more here want blood, they shall have it.
I guess you don't like them.
No. And I think Arendir's way of handling them is dangerous.
Чертежа же нет.
Your corporal.
Yes.
We should probably...
Got it.
And be sure to task some of our men to take care of transporting the resources.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Нажмите Б. О. Понятно. Домик лесоруба мы ставим здесь. Еще раз Б. Где-то поохотиться-то можно. Жрачки. Вот здесь 8 ходит. И все, как бы. Как-то не густо. Что так долго-то мост один? Поговорите с Джерардом.
Pray tell. Corporal, did you send out hunters already?
Yeah, and they already found some game. I also tasked a couple. What's next?
Good question. I suggest you head out and see if you find more suitable spots to establish outposts.
Makes sense.
All right.
All right, then, let's get to it.
All right, let's find some more spots to set up outposts. We need to gain more ground.
Agreed.
That should work.
What do we need?
Yes, that's a good spot.
I'll try.
Well then.
Они сами строят. Прикол.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Right away. Yes, that's a good spot.
Потому что нет ни досок. А, вот обоз приехал.
Yes.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Вы чё там 3 доски, что ли, приколачиваете полдня? Офигеть.
Orders?
А ну-ка.
For the crown! Building completed.
Ходят.
Yes, that's a good spot.
Жалкие остроухие.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Фермочка. Здесь ничего нельзя построить. Капец. Вообще чумеюсь. Так, Б. Доски. Доски. Вот еда.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Попандопало, да? Да фак, ну проблема. Пилочку можно? По крайней мере, не критично.
Building completed.
Хилю.
Yes. We're being attacked.
They will fall.
Куда это все вылезло, только непонятно.
As you command.
Хотим чертежку.
I'm ready.
Interesting.
Chop, chop, man. Let's get to
Я
work.
знаю уже про аванпост.
Yes? Any news?
Yes, we set up some new outposts as you.
Well, I guess now would be the time to arm our men.
Then that's what we'll do.
Так,
Building
дозорная
completed.
вышка. И вот тут дозорную вышку мне надо. Прорабатывает камень. Прорабатывает камень. Ух ты.
Yes? Let's see.
Так, камень.
We need to gather more wood, Commander.
Ого.
What's next?
Плохой тайничок, да? Воу.
You read my mind.
Мы не добежим, да? А как отменить? Делит, делит, не делит. Можно?
They will fall.
А, это стоп, это герой.
Pray tell.
We're being attacked.
What do we need?
Чё?
What is it?
Whatever's necessary.
Могли бы и на троллей походить.
Charge!
Orders?
Just...
Now would you look at that?
Я распалился, да? Так, на единичку поставим. А что мне на двойку?
What's next?
Yes.
А,
Make
типа
up your
она
mind.
одна на двойку. Так, что там с командой? Делают. Обозы ходят.
Yes?
Вроде так неплохо все.
Acknowledged. Understood.
Лес подпилили хорошо. Где посмотреть ресурсы? Всего. А, наверху. Ну, сорян, я залип что-то. 7 камень. Дерево.
Pray tell.
Building completed.
Ну, думаю, от башни сделал.
Let the taskmaster know if you need something, Corporal.
А ремонтировать ее нельзя, что ли? А, они ее только делают.
Building completed.
I'm ready.
Все, живем. О. И видно все сразу стало.
Well then.
Ну, так-то неплохо все, достаточно. Музыка куда-то делась. Так, построить казарму. Казарма будет у нас здесь. Казарма, охотничий домик, казарма.
So much to do, so little time.
Вообще можно тупо вызвать нежить и кидать. Сейчас, секунду, телефон.
We're being attacked.
Let's go.
Так, тут продолжаем. Что там?
Yes.
Казарма моя достроилась. Поджигатель, новобранец. Мне не хватает.
Orders?
Вербуйте новобранцев 4. Ох, как долго. Так, зажирачки снимаем одну. Вот так вот. Чё, кто шарится тут? Постоянный поток. Нескончаемый. Очень надо беречь. А там кроме жрачки надо еще что-то на новобранцев найти? Не, это еда и доски. Вообще еда только. Халява делаем.
What is it?
Так, вызываем ща нежить. Оп.
You read my mind.
We're being attacked.
You read my mind.
Вот так вот. Отравил тебя до 5-го колена.
Whatever's necessary.
Давай, нападай.
They
Что
will
такое?
fall.
Оп. А все, башим.
Orders?
All right. I think our outpost is in a good spot now. Let's go talk to the general.
For the crown!
Погнали. Так, они там убивают мою фауну. Моя жрачка. Мне нужна еще казарма. Я знаю, что как-то можно быстро переключаться, но я еще не научился.
We're being attacked.
Бей, говнюка. Всех бей.
Yes.
Это герой, видимо, был какой-то. Лес мой рубит. Моя земля. Рыбу мою же. Это мое озеро. Вообще обнаглевшая рожа. Новые идут. Это войска.
I'm ready.
Только не рубить мой лес. Ща я вам тут устрою.
Yes.
mind.
Take him down.
Pray tell.
Charge!
Wait.
Onwards. Let's go. Right away.
Не хочет хилить. Мой это не надо.
Make it quick.
Вот так. Там нежить по лагерю ходит моя.
Say the word. Let's see them catch this.
Так неплохо.
Blazes! I need help!
What is it?
Uh-huh.
Good choice.
Yes?
I'll try.
Так. Плюс аванпост.
Orders?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes.
All right.
Charge!
We're being attacked.
Ай. Ух ты. Нежить в помощь.
Building completed.
Orders?
Так, надо поговорить.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Orders?
Yes. I think we're in a good spot to attack now, General.
Good. Then we'll attack right away.
I don't want to question your orders, sir, but wouldn't it be wise to do some more scouting first? There might be a weakness in their defense that we haven't spotted yet.
Fine. But not much longer. Who knows what these elves are planning? And if they carry the blood burn out of the village, no amount of scouting will help us.
Ну, они жрали все в это время мои ресурсы.
Orders?
Huh? As your command.
Made up your mind?
Так, где? А чё зелененькое тут показывает? Да он заходит. Казарма, какой-то седом лесоруб.
Good choice.
Отправляйся в Ляну. Я уже тут. Советики.
Post has been built. We've expanded our borders. Building completed.
What is it?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yes?
For the crown!
Обратно пройти. Еще я наверх хотел сходить. Пойдемте сходим сейчас.
We made it. The barriers are down.
Yet no sign of their scryer. She must be hiding
Building
inside.
completed.
Bloody coward. Let's move in.
Сейчас вот сюда мы сходим. Просто интересно, что там. Хотя, мне кажется, я спешу. Ладно, давайте тогда гляну. Здесь что-то зеленое потом. Остатки эльфов.
А?
О, да.
For the crown!
What the? You bastard! Don't say I didn't warn you!
You'll regret this.
Yes.
Чё, где она? Вот она. Остроухая отъехала за 5 минут. На. Вот, сгорела.
Salangar, this isn't over.
Gone. Damn it.
А вы ничего не могли сделать? Подножку там в голову кинуть?
It's over.
What about the scryer?
We'll get her. Talk to us, woman. What happened here?
Are you...
Sent by the Queen. Now talk. We...
What was that?
Elves. They must have gotten reinforcements.
Carpal, Tahar, return to the outpost at once. They need someone to lead the defenses.
Understood. What about the village?
Anselm and I will guard it. The rest of the Wolf Guard should arrive any second now. We will just have to hold the village until then. Now move.
All right, Tahar, let's move. Back to the outpost and quick.
Acknowledged.
We lost the sector, Commander.
Commander?
А чё, так можно было?
Understood.
Мы, говорит, не можем воровать.
Orders?
We're being attacked.
Урезают нас.
Take them down!
Building completed.
Shit. That's more than I expected. Get ready, Tahar.
More of them! Take them down!
Yes. Take them down.
Stop. Stop. That's enough. Please, just listen to me.
Теперь ты... Понятно.
Please, I give up. All that, we didn't want any of it.
Это
Should
что?
have thought of that before you attacked us.
Yes, I know. Scryer Elion told us about you. About the reason you're here and your disagreement.
That's one way to put it. Your people opened fire on us.
Yes, and they shouldn't have. Elion, she got scared. She had her orders, you know, to protect the village. It was never our intention to start a war.
Whatever your intentions, this is Northander territory. Capturing a village...
I know, but the situation required that we acted quickly. And given...
Recent development?
Yes, the purity of light and their persecution.
And that justifies breaking a century-old...
I get your concerns.
That's a relief. I was beginning to fear all of... Either way, this is a different...
It is. If it wasn't your intention to start a war, then...
For the same reason you're here. The Bloodburn. The Moorhere elves have been struck by it too. At least we believe so.
You believe so?
Yes. There's discussion about that going on in
That's...
So you're here too?
Yes.
And you aren't afraid?
We don't, and thus...
How can you be so...
Just observe, and for some reason...
Maybe...
If you think it's contagious...
Yes.
Please show me.
Here. Sorry, Tahar, but I want to see this.
Just as I suspected. Watch.
What the... What are you doing? You're drinking it.
Yes, because it's just fire nettle extract, nothing else. Your medicine is completely useless, and whoever brewed it knew that. Please, I beg you, you need to believe me. The Bloodburn isn't an ordinary plague.
Then what is it?
This is what we're trying to find out. But, as of now, we believe it to be a curse of sorts. So this is it, Evran. The truth.
I still don't
Isn't it obvious? Because she wanted to prevent you from carrying it.
What order? To examine the
Oh, I see. You're general. I'm afraid the village is to be purged. Every survivor, children, women, elders, will be killed. The Crown believes this is what it takes to prevent the Bloodburn from spreading to Greyfell.
This is ridiculous. How in blazes would you know?
Can't you guess? We have ears in Greykeep, as you probably have in Leafshade.
This is
Can't you guess? We have ears in Greykeep.
Then we need to stop him.
I was hoping you would say that. I would help you if I could, but given what's happened, I doubt my presence would help. In other words, we will withdraw our people until dawn. Farewell, Evran. And thank you for sparing me.
I'm ready.
Нас двое. Я всю армию отдал, революционер фигов. Офигеть.
Bertrand, what do you make of this?
Of what that elf just told us?
Сходил наверх.
Honestly, no idea. I don't think he's lying, but that doesn't mean they're right. Especially not that part about our orders.
And if they are, what should we do?
I don't know. We can't refuse an order, can we?
Tahar.
Anselm, what happened? Where's the general?
Up north. He left us in charge. What about the outpost? Since you just strolled in here, I suppose the elves have somehow...
They have. Look, Anselm, I need to talk to the general. There's something about the...
Save your breath for later, Corporal. This place is getting...
Purged? You mean...
Yes, it's tragic, but there's no other choice. The generals... Until we know how this plague spreads, we cannot allow any of these people to leave. Not alive.
So you knew this is what...
He didn't. I only just learned it myself.
But the general doesn't have...
It would take an hour to catch up by now, and even if you were to tell him, he seemed pretty set, which I understand. It's all of Northander we're gambling with. Maybe all of EO.
Forget it.
That's what I wanted to. One last thing before we kill you, betrayer. Do you remember her face?
Whose face? What in the blazes are you talking about?
What am I talking about? 8 years ago in Iskander, when your father tried to execute you, and the Wolfguard stopped him, Isamo Tahar. He burned... But no.
Anselm, this isn't fair.
Fair? No, let's get this over.
No, Anselm, you can't do this!
Watch me.
For the Queen!
Мы бухаем только так зелья. Не вывез.
Oh, shit. Stay calm, Bertrand. This wasn't our fault. We just have to...
Tahar, there's news from the jet. Tiara's breath. What happened here?
We can explain. They...
Stay where you are. Slaughtering your own brethren. I can't believe it, Tahar. I should have... Drop that weapon now. And you too, Carpal. Unless you...
Hangman?
What do you think? You're charged with betrayed by the betrayers will love.
Приехали, да? А, все, серая цитадель. Надо было наверх раньше идти. Потеряно.
I told you this would happen, Angar. I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
Это мы уже делали.
Anselm.
Watch your tongue, Tahar. General.
But this is ridiculous! The General was wrong!
Blazes, are you that ignorant or just plain stupid, Carpal? These elves would have... But I'm done explaining myself. You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Carpal.
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
Does it matter? Aren't...
Corporal Tahar, Corporal Carpal, take them to the dungeons.
Все, давай, до свидания. Тухлый разговор с тобой, вот этот вот императорский. Подставил своего друга. Сразу первому встречу по первому, и революция совершилась. Ой, эльфичка. Четко.
That's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar. Now I remember. I saw you in the courtyard, back when they took me to my... how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
If I was one of them...
Were one of them. Sorry. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots.
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar? As in...
He was my father.
Huh. So... I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
I think you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die.
Oh, I see. If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolf...
I was a corporal and refused to...
Oh?
Long story. He wanted to...
Which was?
The blood...
Blazes. I got ambushed. I knew I shouldn't have been in that moment.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. Two of them lunged at me.
Light magic can kill? And I take it you got caught?
No, not at first. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream.
No.
Then I wish... Anyway, I don't know about you, but...
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? I've searched every part of my...
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something that can help us pick a lock.
Interesting. Iria, I found something here.
Great. One of the prisoners. See if you can find a nail or something like that.
A lockpick? What do you think this is? A child's cane?
Just ignore him.
Whoever that belongs... Nothing.
What's that? What are you looking at?
I don't know. Some sort of grate.
Are you serious?
I'm trying. Oh, shit!
Чё? Да не вижу нифига. Опять пауки, что ли, полезли? Поход дела, да. А можно... Серьезно?
What do we need?
И вот нас уже в тюрячке четверо.
Helen's Reigns. Are you all right?
I think so. What was that?
A tunnel spider. Just yesterday, one of the prisoners got bitten.
Shit. But you killed it.
And I have that nail.
Right, the nail. You still have the thread, right? Now put it...
All right, scum. Time to wake up.
Defilers?
Those two.
The betrayers. Interesting. But the light has found you guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. So, you, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you three, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be given a second chance. You may be born again as servants of Aeonir. The choice is yours. Child?
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not Defilers, they are not to die until they have been given a chance.
I know, Your Holiness, but he was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some untended wounds.
I see. Well, may the light have mercy on your soul, child.
I repent! Please, Your Holiness, I repent!
You do?
Yes!
Then confess. Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are corrupted. Confess that your life is and was always empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love that can lead you back to the path of virtue.
I confess, and I accept the light as my salvation.
Then rise and be born again. Open the door, child, and take him away. I will join you in the courtyard.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am. Leave.
Of course.
What a lunatic.
What now?
No idea. But as long... Wait, do you hear that?
Приходы.
You heard it, didn't you?
That voice? Yes.
That...
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn.
Only that it's some...
A magical plague. 6 months ago, before the first occurrence, I woke up in a wide, empty desert. I began to walk until I saw the walls of a beautiful, giant city, white as marble. When I reached the gates, they were wide open. I entered the city.
You met Aeonir.
Yes. I don't think that you would. He told me that the blood burn was imminent, and how we can cure it.
If the purity of General Nori...
We did tell him. But you know the King Regent. He's not a man of faith.
So how can...
Well, that's where you come in. I wasn't certain that... He told me that there's someone who would play a pivotal role in all this.
And you believe that's me?
I do. Let me tell you a story. I went there, witnessing that bloodbath.
Hang on. You're saying that this singing we just heard...
Correct. And since, according to that elven healer...
Nonsense.
Actually, he might be right. Lord Marshal...
All right, now I'm lost.
Because not everybody hears it. Only both of you are. And that leads me to believe that you, Tahar, are the one Aeonir spoke of. The pariah, who will...
So being a mage protects from the blood burn.
Having magic in you, that's a big difference. Using magic, giving into the temptation, is a sin. Merely just being gifted seems to allow hearing the song and protects against the blood burn.
The more here...
They do. And then...
If this song...
Well, something else we learned about the blood burn is that it...
If that's...
I'm not.
Well, that's... convenient.
So you're saying there's...
No, I did not say that. What I said...
There isn't much of a choice, is there? If we don't help you, we'll be executed.
Yes. But even if your situation were different, helping us would be in your best interest. If we don't stop the blood burn, and also, being chosen by Aeonir is a great honor. One some of my followers would kill for.
I know.
It's Aeonir's will. There are some arrangements I have to make first. Give me a few moments.
Надо было сказать, я, конечно, молодец. А, нас вытащили.
2 more things before you set out. First, you'll have to use the sewers to escape. There's an entrance in the tower's cellar that leads through the mountains. Get out of the prison and go there as quick as possible. Once you are out of the fortress, leave the city and head to Farland's Hope. It's a small village to the northwest in Iskander. There you'll meet with a contact of ours, an expert on Shaper culture who will help us decipher the song. His name is Iskrin, and he's a dwarven scholar. We set him out on a mission to find Mulandir 3 weeks ago.
Mulandir?
The ancient city of the Shapers, yes.
So you want us to help that dwarf find Mulandir, don't you? What for?
Isn't it obvious? To find clues about the song.
How do we find the dwarf? Will he be in the village?
It's possible, but I doubt it.
Sent by the light.
There is. Here, take this.
What is that? What the heck? What was that?
The rune. It imprinted itself on you.
Imprinted? What is that thing?
Hard to answer. To put it shortly, they are a gift of Aenir to us as his servants. They protect us. If the bearer of such a rune loses his life, he will be revived by Aenir's light.
Did you just say...
Revived, yes.
So, these things make us what? Immortal?
Not immortal, no. But they provide you with a chance. Should you die and be brought back to life, the rune will lose a part. Its energy will take you to one of Aenir's shrines. And there...
Aenir's shrine?
Yes, I am. Though most people call them the gods.
And then what?
You'll see. Either way, we now go.
All right. Goodbye then, I guess.
Goodbye. The 2 of us. We are more alike than you think. You are searching for something. For the answer to a question.
What are you getting at?
Well, you see, I'm not a fool. I know you haven't seen the light as I have. And I do not expect it, as I said before. Your blood, your lineage. It is somehow connected to... But I've wasted enough of your time. Farewell, Tahar. Farewell, Iriar of Finanmir. We will meet again.
Uh-huh.
Так, несмотря на то, что этот мужчина всего сомнения мертвый... Ага.
That way?
В общем, здесь делать нечего.
Let me see.
Yes?
Sounds like a plan. All right. So that just happened. What now?
Let's just get out of here.
Okay. We should probably get our gear back first, though. Let's look around.
There. I think this is where they put our gear.
Then let's go get it.
Much better.
Indeed. Odd that this place is unguarded, though.
Don't jinx it.
А есть у меня мой фиолетовый бурдюк? Выносливость, интеллект. Так, это хил. Нет. Магия стрел. Так. О. Но она лучница, я так понимаю. А, по характеристикам можно же определить. Ловкость. Так. Пусть будет лучница. Да, она лучница. Сразу же. персонажа.
Yes.
Погнали. Куда?
Wait, do you feel that?
Yeah, the rune. It's reacting to something.
And I think I know what. Do you see that stone over there? That's a god stone. I think we should try to join the rune with it, like the Harbin. That's interesting.
That's one way to put it. Then I take it that...
No, not at all. As I said, not sure how...
That makes two of us. Either way, the... Resurrected.
You did. Now, let's push on.
Я предлагаю на этом прерваться. Дальше мы продолжим выбираться из тюрьмы. Так, сохранить. Серая цитадель, тюрьма, Анна, да. 3 часа, 3 минуты. Обалдеть. Всем спасибо за внимание. До новых встреч.